Bigger, better. We're doing the video, please. Please. What?
Friday Night Football, it is halftime. It is halftime for most of the games. I'm fixing to post on Facebook. I'm waiting for this Hancock and Bay. They got 2 seconds left. Hancock's leading 28-6. But of course, you know, the top games, Ocean Springs and Gulfport. Gulfport, you know, had that run by Crosby on their second drive to take that, missed the extra point, or actually it was a bad snap blocked, but 6-0 that Gulfport led. And then they had a block punt, a scoop and score to make it 13-0. They did score again, 20-0, and then Baggett for Ocean Springs ripped off an 80-yard touchdown run, and that's where they stand at 20-7. Gulfport had a touchdown call back there, and late in the second quarter, Nettles threw it in the end zone for the touchdown. It was a holding call, and then they tried a 47-yard field goal attempt, and they missed it. So 20-7, Gulfport leads it at halftime, and Ocean Springs will get the ball to start the second half. The other game, D'Iberville, that I'm watching at West Harrison. West Harrison seems to be not playing their game. They're not running, even the announcers there. I haven't really seen West Harrison. I know they're a run team. They've been passing a lot. And so West Harrison is trailing D'Iberville. D'Iberville leads it 12-0, 14-yard touchdown run by Harvey. They missed the extra point. And then they got the other, Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson scored the other touchdown as Hancock just threw an interception. It looked like it's going to end the quarter. But D'Iberville is leading 12-0 there at halftime against D'Iberville. And the other 7A score, appreciate the updates that you've been getting on X. Again, follow on X for really live updates. And I'm trying to see who is sending me. Oh, Dominic Robinson is sending me the updates for, because I'm trying to get a live stream. They don't have, I think you have to pay for it if you want NHFS, whatever. But 17-14, Biloxi leading St. Martin. No idea how that, I just know that score. I don't know who scored, how they scored, what kind of game flow it is, but Biloxi is leading 17-14 there. The other game that I have, or other games that I have at halftime, Pass Christian is tied with Greene County, 14 each. That is at Greene County. They have a live stream there. Unfortunately, it is Greene County, and it's a the streaming is not the greatest out there. The signal's not the greatest. So that it is halftime for the Bay and Hancock game, 28-26. The other scores that we do have at halftime, let me see here. There's no score between Forest County and Moss Point, which is great. Lanny Mixon, who is on X, wrote, I'm reading this, in what has easily been the worst half of non-Pee Wee football I've witnessed. We are scoreless on the farm. Forest County and Moss Point have combined for 8 first half turnovers. So it is no score. You talking, I mean, Forest County, I had Forest County winning, Moss Point on the road. You know, they just stopped their longest losing streak. They won against St. Stanislaus, who that's the other score, is Stone leading 41-0 at St. Stanislaus. So I'm going to write this down here for my stats. I'm just going to be on for a few minutes. Where's my Stone? I'm sorry, I do have the Stone score written down. Where's my Moss Point score? Let me write it on the other one. But 0-0, Forest County, AHS, and Moss Point. That is kind of crazy. 8 first half turnovers. So I'm going to tweet that out there as I'm fixing to write down the score here is 0-0.
Just give me one of them.
8 first half turnovers.
I don't care which rap though. I'm just trying to.
I do look to be back, to do a post game, as long as you guys, Dominic. Oh, you're there on. Hey, I appreciate it. I hope, what's her name? Lee, is it Murr? Hopefully she goes live, but it kind of didn't work last week when she went live, and unfortunately St. Martin fell short in their loss to West Harrison. But I have not seen anything in that game. Blexy getting some home cooking to the refs. I mean, again, I'm not a referee person per se, to say blame it on the refs, but it is, what it is there. Again, I wish they were live streaming it, or at least it didn't cost money to live stream. So it goes. So again, I do look to come back post game show, as long as you guys want a post game show. Hopefully I'm going to have Hunter Dawkins, who's calling the game for Gulfport, and try to get a couple other guests in here, so maybe some fans. It is Coast Football post game show as what we do here. If you have any questions, do post. D'Iberville, yes. Somebody, Laverne Reynolds, 12-0. D'Iberville does lead West Harrison. I'll see if there was any updated scores. Oh, Macomb. Oh, so it's Macomb and Poplarville. That's one I go to the Talking Ball app and listen to the Poplarville score. My headset is filled. I need to go and listen to that score, because that is almost for the region title per se. There's still another team in that region that will have something to say about that. But Poplarville, 14 each at halftime, so a lot of ties here at halftime. So again, those are the halftime scores. I don't know if you can hear. I turn on these here in my headset, because I'm watching Ocean Springs, obviously halftime. Stone 41-0. That's halftime coming. Warriors leading Harrison 12-0. Astor Stadium at Greene County. Halftime. So those are the games that I'm listening to and watching. I don't know if you guys can hear it, since I'm going to move it back, but
just drop it down.
Certainly appreciate you guys joining here on this halftime. And all these noises, I'm about to see. I don't know if y'all can hear that or not, but if you have any other comments, questions, if you have any halftime scores, post them right here. I know I'm live on X at Coast Football, on the Facebook page. Should be live there, I believe. I'm checking to make sure that it does go live there. And on I am live on YouTube. I have a YouTube channel. I don't use it that much, but I have it hooked up to go there on YouTube. Now, is it live on YouTube? I would have to actually go and see if it is or not. And again, I'm not necessarily going to stay on here. Yes, it's showing live on YouTube. So those 3 places that you can catch. As we, I'm going to try to send you the highlight, letting me know if they're clear. Okay. You can send the highlight and see. Again, I'm getting used to, or trying to work this streaming service and the different things about it, to add people on there, because it is me, Matt Stats. That's who's running this show. And again, I'll have some guests on there. And again, I'll come on post game show.
Besides glitched.
If I don't care if I have one viewer or not. I'm sure I have. Right now, it's over 100 people on the view combined over the 3 places. But again, they're all at the main games are at halftime. Of course, there's 12 games. I don't have scores for all 12, unfortunately. But again, Ocean Springs is trailing Gulfport. They had a 20-0 lead, and Baggett ran an 80-yard touchdown score to make it 20-7 at halftime. West Harrison is trailing D'Iberville. The Warriors 12-0 at West Harrison. 17-14, Biloxi's leading the visiting Yellow Jackets. Macomb and Poplarville are tied at 14 each. Pass Christian and Greene County are tied at 14 each. And Moss Point at Forest County are tied at 0-0. Again, 8 first half combined turnovers. I don't have scores. Resurrection at Richton, which is not surprising. Again, Stone 41-0 at St. Stanislaus. These are non-region games. South Jones, I don't have a score for that at Long Beach. Hancock and Bay, again, that's at halftime, and that was 28-6 Hancock at halftime. Christian Collegiate Academy, I don't have that. And then the teams that were off, we all know: Picayune, Gaucher, PRC, Van Cleve, George County, Pascagoula, East Central, Harris Central are all off and getting ready to play the region games next week. So, but you're in the right place to talk everything Coast football. It's 25 Coast teams. We spread the love around, try to shine the light on all the teams, and we certainly hope we can do that. But join us. I just keep saying join us. Join me. I try to come on by 10:30. It just depends when the latest game gets over with. And again, I look to go live. If you guys want me to come back and go live, I certainly will do that. But a great night, great first half. Can Ocean Springs come back? 20-7. Certainly they can come back there. West Harrison, again, watching, that game and listening to the announcers there. And I see it. They even said they're not playing their style of football. They're changing it up now, maybe, and it's not working. So, I mean, they're throwing the ball more than they're running. Yes. They're more of a running team, the Hurricanes. Now, they're doing that to mess up, D'Iberville, who's coming out, hey, we're game planning for you guys to do A, B, and C, and all of a sudden you're X, Y, and Z. It's not working thus far, 12-0. All halftime scores, so I don't want to make it sound like the game's over. No way it's over. So Stone's fixing to come back. They got less than a minute till they come back on. 42-0 Stone. And then, they have 42-0 on the scoreboard, but the live stream has 41. So I'm going to have to check with Wayne and see what the actual score is.
I just got a Raptor.
So I'm going to turn that. Again, I don't know if you guys can hear what's in my ears. Because I have 4 games in my ear. The Gulfport front is on. Yes. Latham? Did I say Latham? Yes. Again, I'm watching 4 or 5 games. I have watched it, and yes, they are offenses coming out going at it. They're really doing pretty good. Gulfport is. I said they had to play a perfect game, and thus far they somewhat have played. Again, they played a perfect game. They've got the touchdown call back. They got the block punt for a touchdown. Ocean Springs, had that long touchdown run. They had that, the punt blocked against them. They will get the ball to start the second half. So 25-game region streak is on the line there, plus the region title, not necessarily on the line because you have D'Iberville has something to say about that. And D'Iberville's winning 12-0 at West Harrison. So but I will be signing off as the Ocean Springs Greyhounds are coming out the locker room and see what they can do here in the second half. I did pick Ocean Springs to win. So, I mean, I want to win the game. So, yes, Ocean Springs wins. But if Gulfport wins, I'm not going to be upset. They earned it. D'Iberville going to mix things up for sure. Yes, I know what you meant. They are. And they have Ocean Springs next week at home. D'Iberville, I had them winning tonight against West Harrison. West Harrison has played a tough schedule, so they played some tough teams, but D'Iberville defense is just on the next level. All my looking at and some of the games I get to watch, and I have D'Iberville winning 27-17. They lead 12-0. So, but West Harrison's coming back out of halftime. So it is 42-0. I'm about to correct my at halftime. So do join us with the post game show again on X at Coast Football, on YouTube at Coast Football, right here on Facebook at Gulf Coast High School Football is where we go live. I do have an Instagram account and we don't go live there. It's Coast Football, and actually TikTok. I post videos there, and that's Coast High School Football on TikTok. So all across, I appreciate everybody joining us, and we look to be your post game show as long as the fans want us. Again, it's my show, Coast Football, doing what we do here, and we look to have guests on, maybe some fans on, and enjoy this night of football. It is. Enjoy these teams. Thank you for supporting. So Statman is out. We will see